Good morning in there, out there, from in here, out here. Good to see you. Welcome to the Sentimentalist. Viv's here for a while, as long as she has her biscuits, huh? Yeah. Welcome to Sentimentalist. And hi there, GF and Bill. And oh my goodness, yes. Yes. And Beth and all the gang. And I never can remember names. It's too early in the morning. Just take a little calm break. Here's my favorite paw. Yeah. Would you? Are you interested in one of these? Good girl. Good. Thank you. Yeah. Holy cow. Did we have a storm last night? How about you? Looked on the weather and there was that different color, the yellow coming across. Big lightning, boom, boom, and then the rainstorm. Julie was concerned for one of our two cats. One cat, Molly, stayed right on the bed, but we couldn't find Jennifer. We're afraid she was out in the storm. Finally located her under about 42 blankets downstairs. And it was interesting. This one here does not like lightning and thunder. And when I went off to help look for the cat, well, I turned around and there was you, huh, Viv? Yep, there was you looking for Jennifer. Gotta keep my thing on here now. Now I goofed it up, and that's not good. Gotta get this to go up. Well, we better take it this way. Gee whiz, I like to use what David James made for me, but that's the way. Okay. Take a few breaths. Yeah. We had quite the week with geese and ducks. The family, um, the family of geese, Mama, it's just so fascinating to watch how Mama leads them. And there's five little goslings, I get it, goslings, and then Dad in the back. They even came up on the yard, didn't they? They would eat, and Dad would, boy, watching, boom, boom, you know. It was a very beautiful lesson in parenting. And they'd let them swim off a little bit, and then gather them up again. And then I looked out, and on the end of the dock, there were 7 ducklings, no parents. So they had been sent out. These were, they were mother ducks. They were females. And they were, huh?
There were 2 moms and a bunch of ducklings.
Oh, there were 2 moms. Boy, I need my eyes examined. I didn't see that. There were 2 moms. Thank you, Julie. Julie used to be the editor of Birders World, so if anybody knows 2 moms, whew, it's Julie. Yeah, and these were mallards. So that was lovely to see and fun, wasn't it? Yeah, boy, wasn't it hot? The sun comes down and right in front of our place here and the porch, and the sun comes in very, very strong as it's starting its descent, and it was 108. Woo. 108 degrees. Wow. Yeah. Um, I say it every week, the gardening doesn't end. Now there's a lot of, fence blossom plucking. You do that? Deadheading? Yeah. And our window boxes don't hold the water for long, so there's a lot of watering. And isn't that interesting? Yeah. Holy cow. Well, there's, we don't usually talk about August 19th. Mark your calendar around 6:30. We'll get the exact time pretty soon from Laura, but at the Red Dock, oh boy, out in the water like that with a good time. Yeah, with a good time. I thought of putting a little jar up front with then I'm looking for biscuit to keep her with a Venmo sticker, so maybe Tony and I can go home with a little something. Yeah, yeah. You've been so good. You've had a good time, haven't you? All you have to do is say FEEDTHEFISH, and this one just let's go, let's hurry up, let's go. And we have turtles and fish, and oh my God, they swarm to Julie like she's the Pied Piper of fish. She just walks onto the dock, and all the fish just, holy cow, eating away. Time for a slurp. Boy, that's good. Julie made that this morning, and it's good.
Surprise, surprise.
Julie's a surprise. Not true. Not true. No. And Julie's making some yarn. And it's a beautiful spinner. I love to watch it spin. Yeah. The well, I have to tell you, of course, June is over. I've got to change the calendar. And every time I flip the calendar up with another picture of Pittsburgh from my dear sister, where'd it go? We can't get into that mood now. No, it's July. But July 4th, you start going, well, don't do that. See if we can not do that. Huh? We're starting to get the wildflowers coming up too. The Queen Anne's lace, and the other flower we don't know, and the other flower we don't know.
Chicory.
Do you have the other flower we don't know?
Chicory.
Chicory's up.
We need sweet peas.
We need some sweet peas. You got any sweet peas? Send them our way.
You can share sweet peas with me.
Yeah. About my buddy here, sticking around. So that's June and July, and holy cow, what else do we have here? Oh, I told you about Vivi. We're living on a planet, not America. He took America away from us. Yeah. A wonderful buddy named Gary Corrick. GF Cork. What did I say? GR again? GR, I'm sorry. I do that because it's Riddle, I think. I want you to be my brother. And one of the fascinating poets of our time is Gregory Orr. GF gave me this book. Can you imagine? He just gave it to me. He heard about me caring about Gregory Orr. He has something he calls the beloved. And every poem is a sweet, short song about what the beloved does. And it's something that's It's like saying love or care. It's real, the beloved. And the beloved does all these different things to, a lot of the times to him and to his wife. Greg G, Gary G.F. gave me the book. He and Bill Holm came to visit yesterday. Rob Carnegie came the day before, and the day before that, six of my former students, they're in their 70s now. Can you imagine how wonderful? I started the conversation by saying, I, I wanted to cut through, hi, how are you? And I said, everybody tell me something remarkable that's important to you that happened during your year. And wow, that was fascinating to listen to. Both sad and joyous as it was. And of course, we had this bill going to the House today. Do we really understand that? I was going to ask everybody write down a weapon that you know of, or as many weapons as you could think of. But anything, I guess, can be a weapon. But of course, this is like a worse than a pistol. This bill, of course, will end the lives of millions, actual millions. And I really would like some progression on this. And by the way, politically correct really means humane. And I wish we'd get back to the real words instead of these concept things, politically correct. Humane. Some humans are humane. One of our things to do as a person is to go from being human to being humane. Human's the biological evolutionary term, but we can become humane. Our president hasn't. And I call this murder. I call this bill a weapon, a form of murder. Yeah, it's modern weaponry, huh? And this 4th of July is today is my grandmother's birthday, and I remember her lap, and she would read to me. But you know what she'd read to me? Comic books. Isn't that great? Comic books. Felix the Cat, Popeye, Superman. That's what she'd read to me. I learned to read by comic books. Yeah. How about this wonderful one staying with us today and without cookies? She's back. Isn't that great? Boy, she left me these cookies. Isn't that terrific? Oh, boy. Well, where's my little book? That kind of went fast for me. We're really down to that time, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this is a little poem. Had a real nice thing this week happen. The magazine Rattle publishes a poem every day online, and they took one of mine, and then I heard from several people about that poem, and that was a very happy, touching thing. Even heard from the editor. Yeah. Look at you, sleepyhead. Yeah, what a good girl. Well, this isn't a long poem, but it's called Living in the 20th Century. Living in the 21st Century. Huh? Living in the 21st century. Long before there was this day, another day came. Maybe it rained, or there was a little bit of sunlight. People got up and did what they always do. Birds sang, and the cats wanted out. Orion, you and I weren't here, but the world didn't know. Trees grew and nobody noticed. Someone was cruel, someone else tried not to be. Maybe the weather shifted unexpectedly and plans had to be changed. This morning, We watched our day begin. We wondered if it would be good. We wondered if it would rain. Well, take care. Have a some kind of a fourth. We're having the neighborhood all come over and make s'mores and hot dogs and potato salad and sit around our fire pit. That's going to be our this weekend. We're going to do that. But have a fourth of some kind. Listen to all your neighbors setting off fireworks. Try not to, for the sake of the cats and dogs. So take care. Be kind. Try to be cheerful. And thanks for being with me.